When the tide of war turned against the Tau, they faced attack in their stronghold in the city of Asharis, renamed Tashin by the aliens. The aliens were well entrenched, however, and ready to mount a vigorous defense. Shas Okais, the Tau military leader, made his headquarters in a mighty citadel in the city's center, forcing attackers to wend their way through the tight city streets, exposed to sniper fire and ambushes. Outlying bases in different quarters of the city supported his strategy, with Krut warriors and powerful armored units harassing attackers even further. The Tau's only strategic vulnerability was Unity Plaza, the city's main public space. A sophisticated communications tower there could potentially be used by an attacker to expose the stealth units positioned across the city. Okais knew, however, that his attacker's ultimate objective would be assassination, not conquest. Onel Shiorez, a member of the mysterious ethereal caste, led the Tau forces from the citadel in Tashin. Were he to die, Tau forces would crumble. But as long as the ethereal lived, the Tau would defend Tashin against all comers.
Okais, are the troops ready?
Yes, Ornell. The Earthcast is completing construction of the Montkar command post. Our armored units are ready to deliver the killing blow.
And our Krut allies?
Also ready, Ornell. The Kayun command post in the city's Krut quarter is prepared, and the Shapers have readied the finest of their warriors. Stealth teams are taking position across the city, ready to strike where the enemy is weak. Warriors and Krut packs will defend the streets and meet the enemy head-on.
Excellent, Commander. Patch me through to the troops, please.
Soldiers of the Firecast, Krut and Vespid allies, today we stand as a bulwark against the selfish, the soulless, and the mad. Today, we must drive back our enemies from our city and from our world. Today, more than ever before, we fight for the greater good, and we will triumph!
Our minds are at your service.
The future seems so clear.
You called us back.
Viper's ready to engage the enemy.
Eldar, your attack against us is ill-conceived.
I choose the path of war because it is the only one left to me, Aunel Shioris of Tau.
War against the greater good is never justified.
Naive child.
Command me to build. The craft world sings
All
to me
feel
and
the
I
voice of
respond
death
in kind.
so shall it be.
We bring heavy weapons
The
to
craft world
crush the
sings to me and I respond objective. We are taking down the objective.
Viper's ready to engage the
I
enemy.
respond in kind.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
As I dream, so shall it be. We are shadows. Your song shall guide me.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
Concentrate fire!
My powers are yours.
There is wisdom in your words.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
Command post! Report!
Volcar command post online, Chazo. Crisis suits ready for combat.
Engage the enemy.
The Kion post is safe in the crew quarter.
My
We will
powers
defend
are
it,
yours
Commander.
now.
Excellent. Send strike teams at the enemy, but protect your positions.
Quickly, take us to battle. Show the ancestors to come.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
We are under enemy fire. Quickly, take us to battle.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance. We are the messengers of doom.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Your song shall
Our
guide me.
cries are becoming a great
Show
pain.
the ancestors to come. Reap the inferno!
Many are fallen. Few survive.
We are shaped by fate, just as we shape it. My music will shape the earth.
I knew you would have need of me. For our ancestors.
Many are cold. Few survive.
There is wisdom in your words.
We are shadowy death. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. We live to move. We live to move. Command me to build. I will call it forth from the wall.
Vipers ready to
My
sting.
music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Shall I play the music here then? My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. You will have what you require. You will have what you
The
require.
mists of space and
Team
time
leaders,
retreat from my
engage
mind.
the enemy.
What do you know of war?
The future seems so
Waiting here
clear.
is but a phase of our existence.
Naturally.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. A fast strike in and out.
Keep firing! Keep firing!
What do you know of war? My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music will shape the wraith burn.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
As you wish. The future is clouded and uncertain.
Shall I play the music here? Command me to build.
Viper's ready to engage the
My
enemy.
music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Look, it changes as I play. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. You will have what you require. Shall I play the music here then?
Viper's ready to sting.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Look, it changes as I play. You will have what you require. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Command me to build. My music will shape the Wraithbone. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. We are taking damage.
For the greater good!
Shall I play the music here? My music is a pillar from which whole worlds have been built. Look, it changes as I play. Shall I play the music here then?
I knew you would have need of me. The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind.
What needs to be done?
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Look, it changes as I play. My music will shape the Wraithbone. My music will shape the Wraithburn. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
There is wisdom in your
We
words.
are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Nothing remains unchanged. We are ready to fulfill our role in this place. The time for war is nigh.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Command me to build. You will have what you require.
Choose your targets and attack.
Incoming enemy fire. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. You will have what you require. I will pull it through. I will pull it through. Our minds work as one. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
We are the harbingers of death.
This battle calls for massive firepower. Fire prism at the ready.
We are the harbingers of death. We are here to exact harsh vengeance. Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
The flames of the ancestors are yours to command.
This battle calls for mass. Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
crimes of the ancestors are yours to command. Your song shall guide me. I obey in all things.
Enemy fire. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Team leaders, engage the enemy.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Exact harsh vengeance. Combat is our path. You must lead us to
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Fully materialized, unprepared for war.
We are here to exact harsh
There is
vengeance.
wisdom in your words.
We are shadowy death.
The Falcon
The
has
future
landed.
seems so clear.
Many are called.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Incoming enemy fire.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Fully materialized,
The
unprepared for
terrain
war.
lattice of Falcon has landed. Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
We are shadowy death. We are called to battle.
The Falcon has landed. Weapons fully charged.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
The mists of space and
So
time
the ancestors
retreat from my
defeated.
mind.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We are
Weapons
under
fully
enemy fire.
charged.
Many are called. Few survive.
There is wisdom in your words.
I knew you would have need of me.
What do you know of war?
Eliminating targets.
We live to move.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Looks like we're in for a
I
fight.
sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We live to
Our
move.
cries
Your
herald the
song
coming
shall
of
guide me.
great pain for our enemies.
Falcon and your prism cannons fully charged.
Waiting here is but
There
a
is
phase
wisdom
of
in
our
your
existence.
words.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight. The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Incoming enemy fire.
We are here to exact We are here to exact harsh vengeance. To avenge our sisters.
Prison cannons fully charged. Mounted at your command.
Enemy fire. With reach to me. This road
Your soul shall die.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
enemy fire.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
Weapons to crush the enemy. We are the Destroyer's agents on this plane.
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
Naturally, the rational fate led us in.
Just as Falcon brought Solaris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front. Fire prism without her ready.
Nothing is hidden from my
Many are
sight.
called. Few survive.
What needs to be done?
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
As I dream, so shall it be.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Strike quickly,
Your
or our
song
enemy
shall guide
slumbers. What do you know of war?
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
We are here to exact
Strike
harsh
quickly, while our
vengeance.
enemy slumbers. We are under enemy fire.
The mists of space and time retreat from my
Prison
mind.
cannons fully charged. Weapons fully charged.
To win. Bring down the rain of fire.
Weapons fully charged.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
You cannot hope to prevail against the greater good.
Strike teams, choose your targets
quickly,
and
while our
Many are
attack.
cold. Few survive.
Pick your targets. Fireball gun. Keep firing. Keep firing.
Waiting here is perhaps the real
Fails us!
Pick your targets.
Fire prism at the ready.
Future seems so clear.
Gun them down.
My vision. I need assistance. Naturally. I can see clearly once more. The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Our cry is now becoming a great pain for our enemies.
Your song shall guide me.
Prison cannons fully charged. Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate at your service.
To avenge our sisters.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
while our enemy slumbers.
Our cries held becoming
Fire prisoners at the ready.
We can be there instantly.
Weapons fully charged.
I knew you would have need of me. The future seems so...
As I dream, so shall it be. I obey in all
Prism
things.
cannons fully charged.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. Show me a place that is ready to receive me and I respond in kind.
The future is clouded and
Many are
uncertain.
cold, few survive.
So the ancestors decree.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We are taking
I go
damage.
to war.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Weapons fully charged. Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
As I dream, so
The
shall it
random
be.
hand is placed where it is unique to you.
For the greater good!
Your son shall die.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
There is wisdom in your word.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance. You have but to ask.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
Quickly, take us to the battle. While our enemy slumbers. We move toward as if
Fire prisoners at the ready.
We are the messengers of doom.
So the ancestors decree. I obey in all things.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Identify the enemy you wish to
Many are
annihilate.
cold,
we are taking
few
damage.
survive.
Falcon at your service.
Waiting here is perhaps the least of our recovery.
What needs to be done?
Falcon at your command.
Shall I play the music here then?
We are taking
Shall I play
damage.
the music here then? We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
to win. The enemy has overwhelmed us. The Montcar command post has fallen.
Me to build.
Take heart,
Shall I
fire
play the
warriors!
music here then?
The greater good shall prevail.
My powers are yours now.
Let us play our part. Our minds
We
are
exist
at
to
your
avenge our
service.
sisters.
So the ancestors decree.
Strike
Quickly,
teams,
take us
choose
to the
your
battle.
targets and attack.
We are under enemy fire. We are taking damage. You are shattering.
My powers
We are
yours
here to
now.
exact harsh vengeance.
As I dreamed, so shall it be.
Fire prism mounted at your command.
What do you know of war? We are called to battle.
Identify the enemy you wish
We
to
are shaped
annihilate.
by fate just as we are.
We are the messengers of doom. We seek to avenge our sisters. No enemy can stand before our blades. All fear the voice of death. All
We seek to avenge the war.
We seek to avenge our sisters.
We seek the adventure that only war can bring. We are shaped by fate just as we should be.
All fear the voice of death. Calling to them. Show us the way. We will not fail you.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. I will call it forth from the wall. Look, it changes as I play. I will call it forth from the wall. My music will shape the race. Shall I play the music? Command me to build. We walk the path less traveled.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Many are cold.
Waiting
Few
here is but a
survive.
phase of our existence.
Prism cannons fully charged. We are ready to deliver death
We are
to the
shaped by
enemy.
fate just as we should. Incoming enemy fire.
The enemy cannot
All fear
hide
the
from
voice
my
of
sight.
death. Calling to them.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
A communications array. Capture it, and our hidden enemies will reveal themselves to us. From my sight.
You won't
All
take
fear
Unity
the voice of
Plaza so
death.
easily,
Calling to them.
Eldar.
I long ago surrendered hope of anything being I sense the enemy. They are closing in. We shall prevail this day.
What do you know of war? Incoming enemy fire. We shall win. This world moves so fast. A fast strike concentrating all energy on the enemy. Incoming enemy fire.
We are the messengers of doom. Do not keep
So
us
the
waiting.
ancestors decree. I obey in all things.
Enemy has taken the Unity Plaza communications array. Team Sigma, they are targeting the array to disrupt your stealth fields. Fall back.
Our cries held the enemy of faith. Awaiting our enemies.
Your song shall guide you.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Fire prism at the ready. Falcon at your service.
Your song shall guide you.
Waiting here is a phase of our existence. We are under enemy fire. We live to move. Incoming enemy fire.
Many are called, few survive. All fear the voice of death calling to them.
The craft will sings to me and I respond in kind.
What do you know of
The
war?
craft world sings to me and I respond in kind.
What needs to be done?
Let us play our
Prism
part.
cannons fully charged.
So the ancestors
Waiting here is enemy fires of our existence.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Shall I play the music here then? My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Look, it changes as I play.
What needs to be done?
Fire prism at the ready. Give the enemy no quarter. Fire prism at the ready.
Command me to build. Shall I play the music here then?
Falcon at your service.
How can I help?
We go.
All fear the voice of death calling to them.
Incoming enemy fire. We can be there instantly. Danger has found us.
Greater good!
awaiting your command.
Your song shall rise. We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
As I dream, so shall it be. As I dream, so shall it be.
Incoming enemy fire.
Fire all guns!
I sense the enemy.
Many are
They are
called.
closing in.
Few survive.
Prism cannon fully charged. Weapons fully charged.
We have no desire. The burden of leadership lies with us.
Just as Falcon brought an eye to Eldar, we bring warriors to the prism cannons fully charged.
We are ready to
Into
fight
the thick
again.
of it.
Waiting here is our
There's not much left.
Many are called. Few survive.
By my bloody hand, the
My
enemy
music
shall
is a
not
pillar upon
live
which whole
past
worlds
this
have been built.
We are the harbingers of death.
Take me to where I may call forth the Wraithbone.
We are the harbingers of death. Fear the voice of death calling to them. Combat is our path. You must lead us to it. Show us the way. We will not fail you.
Strike teams, choose your targets and attack.
Fully charged. Falcon at your command.
Many are cold. Few survive.
Weapons fully charged.
Incoming enemy fire.
There is wisdom in your words.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
We are the messengers of our enemy.
Well, our enemy's one. We see, then disappear.
We are here to exact our vengeance.
A random hand of fate led us in.
Your song shall guide you. All come here and wish.
Hear the voice of death calling to us.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
We seek to avenge our victims.
Danger has found.
All fear the voice of death calling to them. Combat is all fear the voice of death calling to them.
Weapons fully charged.
Take us to the battle.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
Our minds are at your service.
There is wisdom in your words.
Identify the enemy you wish to eliminate to the enemy.
Kill them swiftly.
The random hand of fate
As our dreams so shall be.
Our path is almost at its end.
Team leaders, engage the enemy.
We are under enemy fire. Quickly, take us to the battle. Waiting here is but a fool's errand. This world needs terrorists. Waiting here is but a fool's errand. Quickly, take us to the battle.
Our cries are becoming discreet and our enemies.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Our cries are becoming discreet and our enemies.
We walk our path. We go. We take the judgment of the council. Our fast flame is not over.
We seek to avenge our victims. It cannot be done! Retreat! Many are cold, few survive.
We are sense damage.
They are
My mind is too weary to fight on.
Hear the voice of death calling to them.
Your song shall guide you. No more songs. We fight now.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
charged.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Shall I play the music here then?
Prism cannons fully charged.
All fear the voice of death calling to them.
Quickly, take
Your son shall guide you.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Waiting here. Strike people while our enemies win.
All fear the voice of death calling to them. No enemy can stand
They're in
before
the
our
quarter.
blades.
The Kion command post is gone.
Doom.
Do not surrender to despair. We have many forces left yet.
Strike teams, choose your
Our
targets
cries herald the
and
coming of
attack.
great pain for our enemies.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
Falcon at your service. Fire Prism at the
The
ready.
enemy cannot
All
hide
fear the
from my
voice of
sight.
death calling to
Waiting
them.
here is but a phase of our existence.
So the ancestors
Quickly,
decree.
take this
We are the messengers of doom. Many are cold, few survive. We are here to exact harsh vengeance. Combat is our path. You must lead us to it. We are here to exact harsh vengeance. Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Danger has found us.
It is easily done.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Many are cold, few survive.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Look, it changes as I play. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies. We shall pass our sorrows to the enemy on this day.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
I knew you would have need of me. The pieces are in place. It is time for us to make our move.
With haste.
Follow, my
All
kin.
fear the voice of death calling to them.
Naturally.
Incoming enemy fire.
Fire Prism at the ready. Weapons fully charged.
Demon of war. Here, come on. To battle.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Many are cold, few survive.
Retreat from my mind.
Take this to the battle. Quickly, take this to the battle.
There is wisdom in your mind.
Prism cannons fully charged. Fully charged. They will be utterly destroyed.
fire.
We advance quickly toward the target. Prism cannons fully charged.
We are shredded. We are called to battle.
Naturally.
We exist to avenge our sisters. No enemy can stand before our blades.
Quickly, take us to the battle. We feel, then disappear. We are shredded.
Serve the ancestors to
I'll feel the voice of death.
What needs to be done for our ancestors?
Fight quickly, while our enemies fly. Incoming enemy fire. How can I
It is the best course of action.
As I dream, so shall it be.
I'll feel the voice of death. Calling to them. Swiftly, sisters! You have but to ask.
Prism cannons just charged and brought an artist to Eldanesh. We bring warriors to the front. Prism cannons fully charged. Falcon at your service.
quickly take us to the battle? We are on our way.
Your song shall guide me.
By my bloody hand, the enemy shall not live past this
We are
day.
here to exact harsh vengeance.
Fire prism at the ready. Fire prism at the
We are
ready.
taking damage.
Just as Falcon brought an artist to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front.
Awaiting your command.
We live to move.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape
Shall I
it.
divine your next move? It is the best course
We
of action.
exist to avenge
So
our
the
sisters.
ancestors decree.
Weapons fully charged. Falcon at your command.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
We are the messengers of
How
doom.
can I help? All is clear to me now.
Take us to
As
the
I
battle.
dream, so
We
shall
are
it be.
Incoming
here to
enemy
exact
fire.
harsh vengeance.
Falcon at your command. Fire prism at the ready.
My music is a pillar upon which your words have been built.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate. They cannot hope to win. Weapons fully charged. Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
We are under enemy fire.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Quickly, take us.
Many are born, few survive. Combat we are the messengers of doom. Lead us to it.
We lose.
I'm up!
What needs to be done?
Cut them down.
We exist to avenge our sisters.
Strike quickly while our enemies fall.
The random hand of fate delivers me. The random hand of fate delivers me.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
Shall I divine the next move? You give wise counsel.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
For the greater good!
We are under enemy fire.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Fire prism at the ready. Fully charged.
What needs to be done?
Quickly, take us to the battle. We can be there instantly.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
Waiting here is the
Your song
phase
shall
of our
guide me.
existence.
Call for
Incoming enemy fire. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. We appear where commanded.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Fire prism at the ready.
Command me to build.
Many are called, few survive.
What do you know?
As I
of
dream,
war?
so shall it be.
Danger has found us.
Eliminating targets.
We are shadowy
Can't
death.
kill what you can't
We
see.
move through the warp as it
Nothing
moves
is
through
hidden
us.
from my sight.
With haste.
For town.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
Eliminating targets. They cannot cut them down.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. We are shadowy death.
I knew you would have need of me.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
Fire prism at the ready. At your command.
We are taking down of war.
Eliminating targets.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you. The future is clouded and uncertain. The runes have been cast.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
Nothing is hidden from my
Incoming
sight.
enemy fire is but a phase of our existence.
Prism cannons fully charged. They will be utterly destroyed.
We are shaped by fate just as we respond in kind. Show me a place that is ready to receive the gift.
Prism cannons fully charged.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Shall I play the music?
So the
here, then?
ancestors decree. I follow the purity of flame. It will serve
We
the
are
song
shaped by
well.
fate just as we shape it. The time for war is nigh. We go.
The mists of space and time
Identify the
retreat
enemy
from my
you wish
mind.
to annihilate. Just as Falcon brought an Aris to Eldanesh,
My
we
music is
bring
a pillar
warriors to
upon
the
which whole
front.
worlds have been built.
Falcon at your command. Weapons fully charged.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
As I dream, so shall it be. We have done as time is of essence.
Falcon at your service.
Strike teams Delta and Gamma, go!
Falcon
And
at your
good
service.
hunting.
So the ancestors decree. Can you take us?
Falcon at your command. We move with a
Thank you
purpose.
for delivering us safely.
Weapons fully charged.
Thank you for delivering us safely.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation.
I knew you would have need of me. The logic is clear.
All fear the voice of death calling to
Strike
them.
quickly
So
while
the
our enemies
ancestors
slumber.
decree.
Command me to build.
The future is clouded and uncertain. All
All
is
fear
clear
the
to
voice
me
of
now.
death calling
Your
to
song
them.
shall guide me.
Prism cannons fully charged to deliver death to the enemy. We are ready to deliver death to the enemy. Fire prism at the ready.
Danger has found shaped by fate just as we shape it.
How can I help?
Your song shall guide me.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Danger has found
The future is clouded and uncertain.
take us to the battle. We shall win this war together.
There is wisdom in your words. Call upon me if you wish.
The future seems so clear.
What do you know of war?
There is wisdom in your words.
We exist to avenge our sisters.
We are taking damage.
Naturally.
The burden of leadership lies with
There is wisdom in your words.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. I will call forth from the rock.
So the ancestors decree.
Identify the
So the
enemy you
ancestors
wish to
decree.
annihilate.
Call upon me if
We
you
are
wish.
the messengers
I
of
sense
doom.
the enemy. They are closing in.
Prism cannons just as Falcon brought an Aris to Eldanesh. We bring warriors to the front. Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Falcon at your command.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
I must destroy.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
There is wisdom in your words.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers.
We are the messengers of doom.
We walk our path.
Your song shall guide me.
All fear the voice of death calling to them.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate. Prism cannons fully charged. Weapons fully charged.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
How can I help? The runes have been cast.
Incoming enemy fire.
Pin them
The
down.
future is clouded and uncertain.
They are inside the Citadel. Crisis suits, attack!
Nothing is hidden from my sight. Your fated time has arrived. How nourish your rest of town.
Our focus
The
is undone.
fates have
We
not
must
spoken
Identify
yet.
the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Fire warriors, beat these Eldar back! Protect our
The random
Nell
hand
at
of
all
fate
costs!
return.
to you.
Our minds work as one. Clear mind.
Your song shall guide me.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. The time for war is nigh.
The cadre is counting on us.
We are in agreement. We live to move. Our incoming enemy fires. Fear the judgment of the Council.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
We are ready to fulfill our role in this play. The time for war is nigh. We live to move. Waiting here.
All those that oppose the
Eldar
Eldar shall fear my wrath. Need of me. Go swiftly, pilot. We arrive. The future is clouded and uncertain. You give wise counsel. Naturally.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
The time for war is nigh.
Naturally.
Prism cannons fully charged. Fire prism at the ready.
The cadre
shaped by
Incoming
fate,
enemy
just
fire.
as we shape it. Shall I play the music with it?
The burden of leadership
Nothing is
lies
hidden
with
from my
us.
sight. All is clear to me now.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
Naturally.
With haste. Waiting here with that breeze of ours.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Command me to build. Shall I play the music here then?
Your song shall guide me.
Incoming enemy fire.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
We are the messengers of doom.
There is wisdom in your mouth.
Mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
We are the messengers of doom.
As I dream,
All
so shall
crisis
it be.
teams, engage the enemy.
Delivers me.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate. Dark has brought an artist to Eldar. We bring warriors to the front.
Waiting here with that breeze of ours.
There is wisdom in your mouth.
Incoming
I
enemy
follow the
fire.
purity of faith.
Waiting here with that breeze of ours.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Is this our end?
Crisis Team Theta, attack! Cut them down!
Hear the voice of death calling to them. Show us the way. We will not fail you. We are the messengers of doom.
I knew you would have answered me.
Clear. Mine. Fall back.
So the ancestors are mine.
Prism cannons fully charged.
It cannot be done. We
The
must
enemy
retreat.
cannot hide from my sight.
We are the messengers of doom. Combat is our path. You must lead us to it.
Shall I divine the next move?
Waiting here with that breeze of ours. Incoming enemy fire.
We are not to exact harsh vengeance.
Shall I divine the next move?
Fire prism at the ready.
Our cries are becoming a great pain for our enemies.
Quickly, kill this thing. Waiting here.
Fire prism at the ready.
Your song shall guide me.
We are the messengers of doom. None of them will survive.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Yes, that is the way.
What a scene of war. We are called to battle.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Show the ancestors to come.
What a scene of war.
All hear the voice of death.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate. Take us in closer. Falcon at your command.
Quickly, take this to battle. Waiting here to send crews of battle.
Onel is dead. We cannot win. Fall back, now! All forces, fall back. Evacuate the city. We will return, Onel, to Tau for burial. There is nothing left for us here.
The Eldar assault on Asharis pitted speed against speed and stealth against stealth. Ultimately, it was the ancient sorceries of Taldir and her seer council that prevailed over the alien technologies of the Tau defenders. The death of the Tau's ethereal ruler broke their morale, and Taldir simply allowed Shas Hokais to withdraw from Cronus. The Eldar showed utter contempt for their enemies, and simply left Asharis to its fate once the Tau had withdrawn. In the wake of the battle, humans freed from centuries of alien bondage took to the streets and exacted some measure of justice upon the Tau civilians left behind. Revenge led to madness, and soon Asharis was ablaze. Farseer Taldir having as much concern for the lives lost there as a man might for the ants under his feet. The alien mind is strange and mysterious, and Farseer Taldir proved this once again upon her conquest of Cronus. The Eldar had broken all who stood before them, driving back men, alien, and heretics alike. Cronus was theirs. However, instead of securing their hold on the world, or enacting some final gambit, they simply vanished like the ghosts of legend. The Eldar returned to their ship, the Vision of Lilith, which evaded all attempts to track its exit from the Cronus system. Taldir left behind her a planet in anarchy, littered with the corpses of her enemies, and destined to become a lawless backwater for centuries to come. Perhaps that had been her intention all along. Perhaps Cronus itself, and the warlords who might have arisen there, were the threat Taldir had long foreseen and finally defeated. The truth, like the Farseer's ultimate fate, remains a mystery.